Once, in a small village nestled between thick forests and towering mountains, there were whispers of strange happenings at an old, abandoned mansion. The villagers called it the Whispering House. The house had been standing for centuries, its windows dark and its door creaking in the wind. But no one dared enter. Many had heard eerie tales of the mansion, passed down from generation to generation. Some said they had seen a ghostly figure in the upper window, staring out into the night. Others claimed they could hear faint voices, as though someone was crying for help. But no one ever went inside to find out. One chilly autumn evening, a group of curious friends, Maya, James, Lila, and Tim, decided to uncover the truth behind the rumors. Armed with flashlights and a sense of adventure, they set off toward the mansion as the sun dipped behind the hills. The wind howled, and the trees seemed to whisper in the distance. As they approached the house, the old iron gate creaked open as if inviting them in. Their hearts raced with excitement and fear. Tim was the first to step through the gate, followed by the others. The mansion loomed ahead, its dark silhouette outlined against the pale moonlight. The group entered the house, and the air inside was cold and musty. The floorboards groaned under their weight as they made their way through the dusty hallways. Strange paintings lined the walls, their eyes following the group as they moved. They reached a grand staircase, its railing twisted and broken. As they ascended, they noticed the faint smell of perfume, like something from a bygone era. Lila shivered but didn't say a word. She wasn't sure if it was the cold or something else that made her uneasy. At the top of the stairs, they found a room with a cracked window, where the pale light filtered in. Suddenly, they heard a soft, distant sound, footsteps echoing through the halls. The friends froze. No one was supposed to be in the house. Maya whispered, "Did you hear that?" James, always the brave one, suggested they investigate. He pushed open a door at the end of the hallway. To their surprise, the room was empty except for a dusty old mirror hanging on the wall. As they gazed into the mirror, the reflection was strange. They saw not only themselves but a shadowy figure behind them. It was a woman in a flowing white gown, her face obscured by long, dark hair. The figure's eyes were wide and empty, staring at them. Tim gasped, his breath catching in his throat. "What is that?" he whispered. Before anyone could answer, the lights flickered, and the room grew colder. The door slammed shut behind them, trapping them inside. They turned around to see the woman's figure drawing closer in the mirror, her hand reaching out. Panic set in as the room seemed to grow darker, the temperature dropping even further. Maya grabbed the door handle and twisted, but it wouldn't open. Suddenly, they heard a voice, a soft whisper, "Leave, leave before it's too late." In a burst of fear, they pulled the door open and ran down the stairs, the mansion seeming to groan and moan as if it were alive. They burst out into the cold night air, panting and wide-eyed. As they stood outside, looking up at the mansion, the lights flickered once more, and they swore they saw the shadowy figure watching them from the upper window. The Whispering House had claimed another group of visitors. To this day, no one dares go near the mansion. And the village continues to tell the tale of the ghostly figure, warning everyone to stay far away from the house that never forgets.